Steve and I were just hanging out talking about an unrelated topic, and I said, "Have you seen the new Dungeons and Dragons trailer?" And Steve, have you seen the new Dungeons and Dragons trailer?
Steve has not seen the new Dungeons and Dragons trailer. I didn't even know there was one.
If you didn't think they could add even more to what you maybe didn't like of this trailer, you'd be wrong. I hope we're still friends after this. Here we go. What do you think about the music behind this and the vibe just out of the gate? Just in a word, Steve.
It doesn't feel right at all, I guess. I don't know. It was just awkward and odd. I couldn't tell what the monster was
On your
either.
knees.
Okay, chop it off.
Chop it off. Let's do it.
When you think high concept fantasy, rolling D20s, playing a character, being in high fantasy, are you getting that vibe?
No. Chop what off?
Have you ever seen a movie where there's a woman and she's the one who saves everybody? Men can't really do anything. Have you ever seen something like this before, especially with this actress?
She was Michelle Rodriguez in the Marvel movie? Why am I blanking? I was thinking more Fast and the Furious or what was it? Oh, the horrible movie I just watched, Prey, but that's not her.
See, you're a racist and I'm a racist too.
You know what? I'm thinking they're probably sharper stairs somewhere else.
What?
Chris Pine, I think he can probably act, but he's doing the same stuff that he did in Star Trek, the not Star Trek in the Calvin timeline. Why is he cast in Dungeons and Dragons, dude?
Why does every fantasy property have to have a dipshit idiot in it? Like,
well, he's white. Oh, look, it's another Led Zeppelin song. I have to skip over this.
Every song.
Here we go.
Yeah.
But we help the wrong person steal the wrong thing and unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known.
Great effects. Don't give one shit about the characters in this. Steve, what do you?
It's the quick recap of everything. I don't know. I can't get over that little mustache he's got. It's sort of weird.
The Red Wizards created an army of the undead.
So I don't need to see the movie now because it's about the Red Wizards. It's a zombie movie with Dungeons and Dragons on it. Steve, are you excited about this?
More zombies. I'm thrilled.
Sounds lovely. I know I was being ironic.
What are you tired of, Steve? What is it
Just
that
all the little quibs, all the little quick one-liners, all the little just. Can I not have a serious fantasy show or movie or like with some actual stakes and drama and some heroes?
You weren't wait. You weren't happy with Amazon's Wheel of Time? You weren't happy with Witcher? You weren't happy with Witcher Blood Origin? What are you, a racist?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Especially.
You're not a lot of fun, are you? How are we gonna pull this off?
We're gonna need a team.
Jesus Christ.
This looks like Star Trek. What does this have to do with Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, the music selection is not doing it any favors either. Like
no, but they did it in Thor. They did it again in Thor. They're doing it in this. They're just trying to copy what the MCU did. But dude, it's a toxic thing to copy now.
You have that cool soundtrack from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now everybody's got to have some cool 80s soundtrack. Everything.
Yeah, and witty banter.
Yeah.
You need cool air.
Follow me.
I don't know, Steve.
The orifice.
Back to school air.
The orifice?
Oh, God.
Look, they went down the orifice, Steve.
Jesus Christ.
I'll go last.
I don't mind that.
What's trippy about this is if you look at the bad guy, yes, I'm using gendered language. It looks like the same pale, bald-headed alien chick from Star Trek Beyond with Chris Pine. Did anybody think about that?
No, the only thing I'm getting is the only person with the weapon is Michelle Rodriguez, and everybody else has a loot or is running around making quibs.
He missed.
I think this might be another joke, Steve.
Good.
I'm going to say this. This guy peaked with 4 Weddings and a Funeral. After that, when he got caught getting a Hummer from that prostitute before he went on the Johnny Carson show, I think that's when the decline it just stayed down.
Yes, Huge Grant has gone down a few pegs.
Dude, Elizabeth Hurley, call me.
Aren't you sick of failing? Dying.
There's worse things than dying.
Did you just see that? It looks like Star Wars. That's all. It looks like they're using lightsabers.
It's the Schwartz.
See? Look at it. Look at yeah, it's the Schwartz, but it looks like lightsabers. Look at this. What are we doing? Oh wow, we had to steal that from Evil Dead, didn't we? We can't come up with anything new.
I lost everything that ever mattered to me. And
we know everything about these characters. We know everything about the story. The problem with that is this story sucks. These characters suck. This is not Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, maybe it's the edition that all the woke people play now, but I sure as shit don't play this.
It doesn't feel fantasy at all. It's not to go off on an HBO tangent again, but it's once again why people seem to be liking HBO stuff over everything. At least they get costuming and cinematography correct. It feels like a fantasy world. It feels like a fucking lived-in world. I mean, look at his outfit. I know. That's clearly
but look at the
costume.
lighting. It's CG. It's just all CG.
Yeah.
if we quit now, that's for nothing.
I don't want to see you die, which is why I'm going to leave the room.
Another joke.
Look, this. You know what? Did you see that? Look, looks like Scarlett Johansson. I thought this was a Marvel movie.
This ends now.
Did you see that? She looks just like that chick from Star Trek Beyond. Look at this. Where have you seen this one before? A big red dragon? Only it's not gold, it's bones, but... I hate this movie. I hate who did this movie. I hate what they've done to Dungeons and Dragons. You're going to take your 3 kids to go see this, maybe?
No, we'll hopefully be watching the Mario movie for a second time because I'm still hopeful it's going to be good.
This looks a lot like a certain movie that might have been done by Peter Jackson.
Is protected by an ancient trap. We must not trigger the mechanism.
Look, more jokes.
I may have triggered the mechanism. Sorry.
I give up. Steve, when are we going to get a good fantasy movie? When are we going to get a good hardcore fantasy show again? I don't know, dude. I am at a complete loss.
It's all quibs and bullshit jokes, and I don't.
Why?
It's just clear that nobody knows how to do fantasy anymore.
Steve, I get a lot of comments in my comment section about how all I do is hate and it's not meant for you. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. I get a lot of that stuff. I got a lot of it for The Last of Us. When you look at a movie like this, are you rage farming? Are you just doing it because you want to be fantastical? Or is it like, what is the emotion that you get watching something that claims to be Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy?
I'm just disappointed because it's just like I mentioned it before we even watched this. Is like the Jeremy Irons Dungeons and Dragons. Right now, that looks like it has more stakes and more drama than this, and that's saying something because that wasn't a good movie either. It's just all one-liners. Michelle Rodriguez being Michelle Rodriguez, acting badly and hitting stuff. Pikachu Boy making one-liners and quibs and being awkward like he was in Jurassic World, and Chris Pine being a weasel.
He just doesn't need to be this character, just like he never needed to be Kirk, and we never needed to get the J.J. Abrams verse.
I like Chris Pine a lot.
A decent guy. I don't like the shit that he's been in. Steve, I'm sorry I keep making you watch shit like this, but this is what's coming out this year. This is a tentpole movie for Paramount. Everybody, I'm Salty Travel and See. This poor bastard next to me is Prophet of the Dragon. I'm going to put the link for him in the description. Please leave me your comments on what you think about this new trailer for Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Yeah, trash. Bye.